Good afternoon and welcome to Robina Chiropractic Wellness Centre's The Chiro Couch. My name's Dr. Andrew. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Now, we're starting to get into the middle of the season and football. For those who are playing AFL, rugby league, soccer, or even rugby union, some of you might be getting some niggles. So what better time now to prevent a problem and get it checked at its early stages? So if you're a patient of mine and need to make that appointment that you've been putting off, we don't want those strains turning into sprains and we don't want you having time on the bench. Call me today. But the topic I want to talk about is tackling in the spine. Now, in particular, we're going to talk about AFL, rugby league, and rugby union because these are more high impact traumas. And you may not know that you might receive a whiplash injury at just 10 kilometers per hour, which is approximate jogging speed, or for me, that's full pace. However, there's many different areas. It could be your shoulder, your knees, your ankles, but your spine is the most important. Remember, your head and your spine protect your nervous system, and basically your nervous system controls everything, so it's the most important area to look after it. Now, as a chiropractor, we're pretty good at looking after the spine. But I'll get back to the whiplash because basically it's a very quick acceleration, deceleration maneuver. And what actually happens is, depending on whether you get, the tackle's coming or not, you might get muscle damage, or worse, you might get ligament damage. Now, regardless, soft tissue injuries are the most common types of injuries. Okay, muscles, they don't want to get regularly irritated, otherwise they turn into something worse the next week, and that could make the injury worse and worse if you don't looking after them, if that made sense. But the other types of injuries, you might have compression of the joints in the spine that might affect the ability to move. So if you wake up in the morning and you can't turn your neck from after a football game, maybe that's a good reason to come and get checked. And in severe cases, it might affect the discs in between your vertebrae. But before that, I mentioned that sore muscles the day after exercise is the most common one. So put some ice on those banged up areas, do some stretches, go for a walk or a swim, get rid of that lactic acid, and if it doesn't go away, let me know about it. But when those ligaments get strained, what can happen is, if it gets repetitive strains, it could cause problems ongoing. Now that could be whiplash to the neck, for example, and you could get years of issues as a result of it because instability to the spine can cause degeneration down the track. So if you've had a whiplash injury, if you've had an ACL knee problem, definitely get your health professional to give you some advice on how you can get back to everyday life and then of course sport. Trust me, I see it on a regular basis. People they regret how they treated their problems in the past. Now, some of you don't know that I've actually got a sports chiropractic degree. I used to work with famous sports people. I'm actually qualified to go to the Commonwealth and Olympic Games. And, you see all the time soccer teams, NFL teams, basketball teams, golfers, they all have chiropractors on the medical team. And there's a reason for that, because it works. So I want to give you one piece of advice that I received from all my studies. It is far superior to prepare your body than it is to repair it afterwards. For example, what would you think of a Formula One racing team who didn't service their car before the race? So anyway, 5 things I want to let you know that you'll get when you get regularly checked by a chiropractor before you play sport. You'll have increased mobility, better body maintenance, you'll have decreased injuries, faster pain relief, and greater strength and endurance. And I guess, my best recommendation is that you just look after your body throughout your entire life, but service your body just like you would your car. It just prevents major problems. Now, if you've got some problems that you would like me to check, or if you know somebody that's had some sport issues, or you want to just get the best out of your body and play sport to the highest potential level, give me a call, leave me a message. My number is 5562 or you can message below. Okay, so my name's Dr. Andrew again from Robina Chiropractic Wellness Centre. So I wish all you sports people out there a wonderful weekend playing. Of course, be safe, play hard, be respectful, but most of all, have fun. Bye for now.